Alright, let's get back into the beginning of Agartha. Sorry about the technical issue. But let's get there. Let's get in. Hey there, Gouda. It looks like you came ready for anything, just like I told you. You're looking as lovely as the Mona Lisa. What's this? Is this your attempt at flattering your commander? Who the hell taught you to be so clever? Nonetheless, that was very bene. So bene, in fact, that you deserve one of Da Vinci's handmade gold stars of excellence. I get a gold star, chat. Obvious as some things may be, it's still worthwhile to point them out now and again. It's a sad fact of life that people can get used to almost anything after all. Without a bit of affirmation here and there, one could even become accustomed to my own marvelous beauty, hard as that may be to imagine. Acting Commander, can we please focus on the matter at hand? I was just trying to lighten the mood, especially since our subject is pretty heavy. Okay, Mash, take it away. Well, Senpai, to get straight to the point, we've discovered what appears to be another singularity involving one of the surviving demon god pillars, like in Shinjuku. Demon god pillar? That's right. As you know, the 72 pillars are demon gods with fearsome power that combine to make up Solomon, or rather, magical protocol Geisha. We believe this to be one of the pillars that escaped from the Temple of Time. We've checked it against the data we acquired from Shinjuku and are all but certain. However... What is it? I don't blame MASH for not wanting to say this. You may have ray-shifted to all manner of places and singularities, but this one is highly unusual, even compared to your previous endeavors. At first, even we couldn't believe that a singularity would appear there of all places. But we double and triple checked our calculations and we're sure of our results. We have to assume it's really there and act accordingly, even if it doesn't seem to make any sense. Of course, it goes without saying that there's no telling what could happen there, or what sort of dangers may be waiting. But that's what ray shifts are for, to go to times and places that don't even begin to qualify as ordinary. Right. Caldia's order applies even if... No, precisely because these situations are so unusual. And of course, it makes sense that the Caldia Master with the most knowledge and experience would be the one we send to look into and resolve the matter. Which means... Another singularity for me, huh? You've got it. The fact of the matter is, we don't have any other viable ray shift candidates. I know we're asking a lot of you, but to take on another long-term investigation so soon after Shinjuku, but we really don't have another option. That said, I wouldn't blame you for refusing this time around, but it looks like I don't need to worry about that, do I? Right. In our current situation, when there's no one that can take on the responsibility of race shifting, Master Gouda is more determined than anyone to take it on, to take his turn at bat. I just wish I could fight alongside you again, Senpai. You will, as soon as you're back to your old self. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Senpai. I'll do my best to make sure that happens soon. In the meantime, I'll be sure to keep observing you here. I'll use every piece of information at my disposal to eliminate danger before it reaches you. In that sense, all of Caldia's observational equipment will be my shield. Well said! In battles like these, it's that kind of support that's absolutely crucial. People out in the field tend to overlook them, but logistical support and reconnaissance are critical aspects of success on a battlefield. Besides, you have other capable servants. It may be dangerous, but you'll have everything you need to succeed on your mission. Alright then, since we can't keep referring to these as pseudo-singularities, I think it's time to give this order a proper name. We're up against stray remnants that broke free of the 72 demon god pillars during our battle at the Temple of Time. These remnants developed consciousnesses of their own, deserted Geisha, and scattered themselves around the world of their own volition. Our mission is to retrieve these dregs that should never have existed in the first place. So, given all of that, we'll call the operation to eliminate the pseudo-singularities Remnant Order. In essence, it'll be a cleanup operation of the Grand Order's collateral damage. Not that that means it'll be easier than the other singularities.
Got it. So where am I going?
Listen up. We've determined the time period and location of this singularity. It's in Central Asia sometime in the 2000s. It's very close to our own time, much like Shinjuku. To date, there are no records of noteworthy wars or other major incidents taking place here. The strange part, though, is the singularity's coordinates. It turns out that this one is located deep beneath the surface of the Earth. What we're dealing with is a mysterious underground hollow large enough to house an entire country that appeared seemingly out of nowhere in Central Asia. That's your next destination.
Starting on summon program. Commencing Spiritron conversion. Ray shift begins in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Analyze lost order. Commencing remnant order search. Throwing the wows. Subterranean world of folklore, Agartha. The underground plains.
I apparently am full of stuff.
Wow, I don't even have like, ooh. I'm sorry, that's, I resized it. I don't even have like all that many, XP cards that I'm hanging on to at the moment, and yet here we are. Alright, here, let's fix that and throw some Mama's way since she's just joined us on NA. Yeah, Drake getting an NP update, or an animation update, makes perfect sense. Here, Melt, let me give you the rest of these. There. Now we've got plenty of room to work with. Hey, Pluty Stare, what's up? How you doing? Alrighty then, let's get crack-a-lackin'. So Agartha, for those of you that don't know, has bonuses to females. So having females on the team will give better bond points for every female on your team. So it is a good idea to bring them. Excuse me, chat. Coffin. And you're Ekans. Let's bring the quick team. Team Quick here. And you need to change to a girl. Perfect. Make Shuten into a 4-star girl. Like a Stolfo, a 4-star girl. Look at that. Yeah, that'll work.
It looks like you've arrived safely at the coordinates. You're so lucky that I spent all that time making sure everything was in order.
Oh. Oh.
Your surroundings look to be in fine shape too. I've rarely seen foes so happy to have tagged along. Physical and mental state all green. Your values all appear to be within normal parameters, but... How are you feeling, Senpai? Do you feel sick or short of breath? If you experience any numbness, headache, stomachache, or terrible wrenching heartache at the idea of not having your kohai with you, please let us know.
I'm feeling fine so far, but it is a little lonesome over here.
Huh? It's not like you to be so vague, Gouda. From what I can tell, there isn't anything particularly distressing about your surroundings. Is there something on your mind?
Manly foe voice, of course. Foe deserves the manliest of voices.
I don't think that's it, Acting Commander. There are some things you can't tell from scan data alone. Remember, Senpai is the first person to set foot in a place that's been completely unknown to humanity. We may have tried to find out as much about it as we could ahead of time, but there's really no way of knowing what sort of effect that could have on someone. Good point. I know I certainly wasn't expecting to see this much greenery in a subterranean space. In fact, there is something strange about this place. It's that there's nothing strange about it. This place is several kilometers under the surface. We should be dealing with extreme heat and air pressure, and yet there's nothing of the sort as far as I can tell. Where is the air that Gouda is breathing right now even coming from? Plants? If that's the case, how are they here? How do they have light for photosynthesis? I know we've seen the underworld, but that could only exist in the Age of Gods, not the year 2000. So how can this underground world be so lush? Even a universal genius like me has no explanation.
Because the script demands it. I think the moss on the ceiling is glowing.
Then, perhaps it's a type of luminescent moss. You would think so, but that type of moss only collects ambient light through its lens-shaped cell structure. As much as you'll see it in fiction, it's not really possible for plants to emit light equivalent to the sun's rays. I see. So we really don't know what's going on here.
It's nothing like the Babylonian underworld. Ereshkigal's not here.
It doesn't seem like the Aztec underground world either. Or Xibalba that Quetzalcoatl once told us about either. It seems that you're in an actual subterranean space rather than an alternate dimension for the afterlife. All we can say for sure, Gouda, is that this place is bizarre. Put differently, this place doesn't seem to quite be following the laws of nature as we understand them. In a sense, it may be best to think of that underground space as a different independent world. A whole new world. I think it deserves a better name than just underground space. From now on, I'm going to call it Agartha. It's the name of a legendary subterranean kingdom from occult myth. Pretty fitting, wouldn't you say?
Hasn't Mahatma Helena mentioned that before?
Mahatma? You mean Helena Blavatsky? Now that you mention it, yeah, she did write about Agartha back when she was alive. As I recall, she said it was one of the most important elements of occult history, an ideal underground paradise located at the center of the Hollow Earth. While it's too soon to say if the object of her research has anything to do with this place, there are at least some similarities with this strange underground world. No doubt Helena would have been overjoyed to see this for herself. In fact, I thought she'd be interested in hearing about this situation, but she's not here, is she? Master, Acting Commander, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention that back when we first confirmed Agartha's existence, it was reported that a number of Chaldea's servants have gone missing. And one of them is Helena Blavatsky.
That whistle.
Well, well, and here I was only half joking. Maybe she's already there. Of course, this is Helena we're talking about. She may have ray-shifted there on her own after hearing about this place, or she may have been resummoned there automatically for a completely different reason. After all, she is the hero of the occult world, with ties to UFOs and everything. I don't think she'd be able to keep away from a place like that with how connected it is to the occult.
Hang on, did you say a number of?
Yes, I did. We've confirmed 3 so far. Heracles, Fergus, and Drake. I can't think of any connection between them. It's possible that with the incineration of humanity having been stopped, they just chose to end their contracts on their own. But I'd bet there's some kind of connection to this, even if we can't tell what it might be yet. Anyway, we can worry about that later. Right now, all we can say for sure is that Helena and maybe a few other servants might be there. If you can track them down, I think you should try to rendezvous with them. They should be willing to cooperate since you already know them and all. I agree. And if Helena really is there, we may be able to learn something useful from her, since she knows so much about mythical underground worlds. That'd be a great help in keeping Master safe. So if she's there, I hope you find her soon. Don't you worry about a thing, Master. You have other capable servants who are willing to and able to accompany you wherever you go, however strange or dangerous. Servants like me!
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, someone ate their vitamins this morning.
Huh? I don't know what you mean. But was that a compliment? Yay!
Oh, foe!
Stop it, foe. That tickles. We both snuck along to accompany Master, so we should be friends. Astolfo? As in Astolfo, the rider-class servant, one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. Hi! This looked like it was going to be fun, so I thought I'd come along to help out. Mash, could you tell the guy working the coffins I said thanks for helping me stow away? Thank you! Sure, he's right here. Astolfo says thank you, Mr. Munier. Of course, I hardly need to tell you that this is against regulations. You won't be fired since you did it to help Master, but I believe there may be some ramifications when it comes time to evaluate your bonus.
Woohoo! Hey, I was happy to help Astolfo out. Totally worth it.
Thanks, mister. I can't wait to start exploring this strange new world. It's the perfect playground for me. After all, what heroic spirit knows about adventuring better than me? I've even been to the moon!
Ah, it's true. Astolfo did go to the moon.
Well, that was maybe less about adventure than it was about Roland acting like a fool after he got rejected. I have heard about that, but I'm still not sure if it actually happened or was supposed to be a metaphor. Hold it. Did you think there was only one escort present? Another spirit origin reading? Senpai, you snuck 2 servants into the race shift. You'll be lucky to get any bonus at all, Munier.
Oh, ouch. But to make Daeon happy, I'd give up my bonus in a heartbeat.
Merci, Monsieur Munier. I would not be here now were it not for your courage. It's good to see you again, Master. I shall join Astolfo as your escort.
A boy on the right, a boy on the left.
There is no keener sword for the protection of nobility. And as far as I am concerned, you are now French royalty. Thus, I shall protect you with my life, on my honor as a Knight of the White Lily. Chevalier Daeon, thank you. I'm glad to know you'll be accompanying Master. Never mind the stowing away. I kind of feel like that makes it sound like you weren't feeling so good about me accompanying him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to sound like that. I was just gonna look the other way here, since it's never a bad thing to have trustworthy escorts. But if Mash found out I let someone get away with bending the rules for my own benefit, she'd never look at me the same way again. Better just to keep quiet.
Da Vinci sent us a couple of traps because she knows.
At any rate, it's definitely good to know that 2 capable servants like you are looking out for Master. But in the future, you need to go through the proper channels before you... Wait! I'm picking up hostile entities headed your way. From their movements, they look like wild beasts.
Oh!
I should have known there'd be some wildlife down there. Part of me is dying to know more about this underground ecosystem. But that can wait. Now that your servants are there, there's nothing else to be done. Astolfo, the crazy cavalryman with the mythical steed. Daeon, the indecipherable Knight of the White Lily. You may be complete opposites in behavior, but you're much alike in character deep down. You know what you need to do, yes? Of course! I'll take these things out lickety-split, and then Master will say, "Oh, Astolfo, I'm so glad you're here with me. You're the only one I need. Maybe you should change your name to Best Astolfo." Or something like that. My sword shall shine with all of its light. Not that mere beasts will understand its beauty or grace. A little beauty never hurt. Look at you, Gouda. You only just got here and you've already got 2 blushing beauties at your beck and call. Actually, if you count myself and Mash, that would make 4.
My fivesome is already complete.
No need to include me in that count. Aw, you're so modest, Mash. At any rate, just make sure that you're not so overcome by our beauty that you neglect your surroundings, Master. Alright, good luck with your first battle in Agartha.
4 blushing beauties? No, but without Mash around. I can... Wait, who's even blushing then? No, but without Mash around, maybe I can finally get laid. Her shield is no longer here to protect my virginity. And Da Vinci just into that BL life. Oof, the damage. The critical. Oh, there's a pretty decent set of cards here. Big quick up. We sliced them and we diced them. Easy chimera fillets. The only singularity Jack would be bad for is a singularity filled with casters. Jack is always good. All right, let's swap it up a bit. Let's bring some AoE for this one. How about Artoria and... Ah, Artoria, of course. How could I be so blind? Artoria and Artoria.
Hostiles eliminated. Well done, everyone. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh!
Astolfo disrupted the enemy's formation while I kept Master safe. A surprisingly well-balanced strategy. However, we're lacking in destructive power since Astolfo's noble phantasm is all bark and no bite. We may need someone at the vanguard with more power. Maybe Sanson? No, he is a gentleman and thus best set against people, not beasts. The Queen and I are the same type of servants. Amadeus? No, absolutely not.
We'd better decide what to do next.
I couldn't agree more, Senpai. Same. First, I'd like to hear more about your surroundings. Tell us everything you can see and hear. We are analyzing your video feed, of course, but it's helpful for you to give us your impressions as well.
Got it. Well, first of all...
So the ceiling is very high up and appears to be made of stone, and the floor is covered in plants just like above ground. And the terrain ranges from hills and forests to rivers. That all seems to match our initial evaluations of the topography. However... Right, never mind how odd that all is to topographically speaking. Blech. Guda's impression of it doesn't add up either. It's almost like a mosaic. Various features and environs are combined in ways you'd not expect to see in a single landmass. It's as if a bunch of authors got together to all write one combined anthology of Agartha. You think? I don't know. I'm an adventuring expert, and I've seen lots of weird stuff up on the surface, too. Like that time I became a tree. In any case, this world's topography is not so important as our mission. We're here to find the Demon God Pillar, correct? That's right. However, its signal has become muddled since Master's arrival. We're still fairly certain that it's somewhere here in Agartha, but I'm afraid we can't narrow it down more than that right now. Essentially, our readings on Agartha are oddly blurred and undefined, like in the results of our topographical investigation. And that's just one example, though. All the data we're collecting about Agartha will sometimes just shift to entirely different values with no continuity. And yet, with things in your immediate vicinity, Guda, the continuity appears to be perfectly stable. In other words, the closer you are to the observation target, the more accurate our results will be. Which means we have no choice but to have you continue to investigate on foot.
You think there are any other people here?
It's hard to be certain with how erratic the readings are, as I mentioned, but we are picking up what appear to be artificial structures in the area. So I wouldn't rule out the possibility of people nearby. In that case, we should head for an area where we can get reliable data, and use that as our base of operations while... Okay, Master! Let's start by heading somewhere with lots of people. Don't worry, adventuring sense will get us there. Piece of cake. This way! Astolfo, wait! Uh-huh. I thought he disappeared over that hill. He certainly came back quickly. Wait, what's this signal? Wow! It's not my fault, honest. They were already heading here when I spotted them. More beasts, It would appear we missed a few earlier. Although it seems as though they're running away from something that frightened them.
What really frightened them was seeing Astolfo not naked. That's a scary concept.
視力を尽くしてくるがいい。
じゃあこういうのどうだ？
楽しみです。遠慮はしませんとも。えい、こう。
無駄だ。
えい、こ
Oh no. demon boars. Whatever shall I do about them? They're so strong and powerful.
はい、楽しみです。
Kappa.
ロックオン、いいですね。はっ、フリーズ。はっ、
Not the summer rerun! Oh no!
うわ、
つまんない連中だな。他にやることないんじゃ。こういうのはどうだ。
裏打ちはしません。本気で行きましょう。お任せよ。ええ、決着をつけましょう。お任せよ。ふっ、束ねる星の息吹、輝ける命の本流、エクスカリバー。
Are you guys excited for summer number 2 to come up soon?
はい、楽しみです。いいですね。やっ、フリーズ。やっ、
Ow.
裏打ちはしません。
Alright.
決着の時だ。
Time for this demon boar to go swimming.
ええ、ロックを遠慮はしませんとも。
Racing waifus. A free Ishtar for everyone.
勝利の剣、エクスカリバービビアーン。フリーズ。エクススーパー。
悪い。ライダー。
Bye, Waver. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
あらよっと。へへん、どんなもんだい。ええ、ロック楽しみです。 スイミングの時間です。水面に光るは勝利の剣、エクスカリバービビアーン。フリーズ。エクスシュート。
We did
騎
it.
士の誓いは破
We
れない。
drowned the big boar. Yeah, Summer Ishtar is the welfare. She's a rider.
Okay, let's see where those beasties' tracks lead. I wonder if there'll be any people.
I trust your instincts, Astolfo.
Thanks, Master. It's nice to be trusted. Hey, looky, looky! That was fast. Isn't that a guy there on the ground over by the boulder? The beast tracks continue on past that point. It seems unlikely to be a coincidence. Perhaps this man was unwittingly caught up in their stampede and fled there for shelter. Let's wake him up and find out. Hello? Are you alive? Oh, good, he is. Oh, hang on. Isn't this guy... Wait, I'm getting a servant reading. Master, that boy is a servant. But, huh? This spirit origin pattern. Who are you guys?
You okay?
I think I'm okay. Thank you. Just the fact that you bothered to ask me tells me you're good people. I'm glad to have met you.
Look, chat. It's Brock from Pokemon.
I was going to ask if you live down here, but if you are a servant, it seems there would be little point in doing so. So instead, let me ask you this. Do you know much about this underground world? No, I don't. All I know is that I was summoned here. I know that I'm a servant, but that's really about all I know. Did you say underground world? That explains why I can't see the sky. Still, I don't get why a fledgling like me would get summoned here in the first place. Are you? A fledgling, I mean. I'm afraid so. The whole reason you found me collapsed on the ground like that is because I was helpless against those demonic beasts that came stampeding out of nowhere. I wonder if those were the demonic boars they say every Celtic warrior should fight at least once in their lives. If so, I can die without any regrets now. Master, this is very hard to believe, but that boy is, well... Oh? Are these friends of yours druids? Something like that. We're helping those guys out from behind the scenes. Don't worry, you can trust us. Now let me see the spirit origin pattern for myself. Oh? Oh? That is interesting. I can see why Mash is at a loss. You're all good people, so I believe I can trust you. This unshakable trust I feel must come from another, different version of me having met you before.
Maybe.
I apologize for asking this out of nowhere, but would you mind if I joined you? To be honest, I still have a long way to go to become a full-fledged warrior. I can't promise I'll be of much help, but I can promise I won't get in your way. I believe the way my heart is racing right now means going with you is the right thing for me to do. Of course, I'm aware that that alone won't merit your trust, so as a sign of good faith, I'll tell you my true name. I am Fergus MacRoish, a member of the Ulster royal family.
And thus everyone goes, Nani? To the camping grounds. Ba 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 ba. Shota acquired. Well, having Artoria there is no biggie, so let's grab another AoE Saber NP. There's not a whole lot I have. There we go. Suzuka Gozen, she'll join. Ilya, how close are you to Bond 10? 111,000 chat. She's almost there. Wah ha ha ha.
So that's what the other me you all know is like. I can't believe it. A brave and earnest man best described as simple-minded and chaotic? And on top of that, he's both a warrior who fights like a demon and a relentless womanizer?
Yeah, it really sounds like Brock from Pokemon in a medieval setting. Are you sure you're really Fergus?
I confess, I had the same thought. The change in his physique is even more drastic than mine. I understand how you feel, but our data doesn't lie. He is without a doubt Fergus MacRoish, one of the other servants who went missing from Caldia. That said, we still have no idea how he ended up like that. I'm not surprised. I don't know either. Still, I'm glad to know I really did meet you all before, even if it wasn't the same me. That said, I don't understand why I was summoned. I mean, I'm still just in training.
Do you like Goyles?
But where did that come from? Well, I certainly don't dislike them. It's just, I never know what to do around them. Personally, I'd rather train than talk to girls. Training is nice. It helps me turn off my brain and forget all about the trouble my brothers cause. I really like that it's so straightforward. What's more, I can see its results for myself. Do you enjoy training? Of course! I train to become a great warrior every day. That has nothing to do with me being royalty. Any Celtic man would do the same. Never mind what a long way to go I still have. Hey, hear that? Fergus not knowing what to do around girls? Indeed, it is quite shocking. Oh, I would never have expected him to be this way. At least they both share their fondness for training. I knew he couldn't have become the skilled swordsman he is on natural talent alone. He must have put in a lot of hard work during his youth as well.
Maybe some goddess did this to him. Thinking of a certain spandex-laid goddess.
Part of him are similar to the Fergus we know, but a fair amount is entirely different. It's such a strange feeling. To be honest, I'm still not sure how to feel. I'm not even sure if it's okay for me to be surprised or not. It's a bit like running into an old friend who's changed so much you barely even recognize them. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's so different from what you were expecting that you don't know how to react. That's rich coming from you. That does sound more like a reaction you'd provoke than one you'd experience yourself, Da Vinci.
By the way, do you know Mev and Cuchulainn?
I feel like I've heard those names before, but I can't picture them. It feels like my memories are all hazy. There must be some things that the Fergus you're all familiar with knows that I don't. I'm sorry to be such a disappointment. For what it's worth, I can promise I'll do my best to improve and learn everything I can. So spurred on by his indignation at his own immaturity, he trains to overcome his own weakness. Yep, sounds like Fergus. So it seems that this is essentially Fergus's past younger self, both physically and in terms of his memories. But much as his appearance, personality, and stats may be different, he is still the same Fergus MacRoish we all know. So don't worry, it is safe to trust him. That said, I do wonder why he's manifested like this.
Because the women of Agartha are into SS.
Whoever it was must have gone out of their way to summon him from Caldia before reverting him to his younger self. Da Vinci, you do the brain stuff. We'll just keep adventuring. Yes, that's a good idea. I do wonder what's going on with Fergus, but our main goal is to explore Agartha. Our exploration may lead us to some explanations about what has happened to him after all. Exploring this world, huh? That sounds great to me. I also think my being here probably has something to do with the abnormality that Gouda is looking into. In which case, I believe it's my duty to help resolve it. I can see that the two of you are both beautiful and brilliant warriors. I'm afraid I won't be any help in combat at all compared to you two. But I do have confidence in my stamina. I can run anywhere you need me to. Ah, so this is that super stamina I've heard about. I guess that Fergus must have had this going for him even as a kid. Our Fergus always says he uses that stamina to keep going all night long. Keep going all night? I thought nighttime was for sleeping. Is that a riddle of some kind? If there's a better way to use my stamina at night, I'd love for you to teach it to me. Why? Don't look at me like that. I can't pay off this awesome setup when you're so innocent like that. At any rate, we may be on an expedition of sorts, but we still have yet to find a clue of any kind. Astolfo's instincts worked in our favor, as it was thanks to him that we found Fergus the hero. Fergus the hero? I don't deserve such an honor, especially from one so beautiful as you. May I ask your name? Please call me Deon. Delighted to have you with us. At any rate, we know now that an adventurer's intuition is not to be discounted when exploring dangerous new territory. So let's not run around wasting our time. For the moment, I suggest we follow Astolfo. What's that?
Oh, I'll follow Astolfo, alright. Oh! Whoa!
See? I knew we'd find something here. It's a town, or rather a campsite.
Well, might as well go in. Ahoy there!
Just like that. There's no telling what you might find here. Please be careful, Senpai. Hey, it's a person. Yahoo! Are you insane? Mash just told us to be careful. With all of my experience as a spy, there's never a case where running up to someone you've never met to say hello would be wise. Aw, come on. Being friendly never hurt anyone. You know, she is kinda staring pretty hard at us, huh? Yes, she is. I can't really see much from here. I wonder where she's wearing such revealing clothing. A man? What? Did you just say a man? There's more of them coming out of the tents.
Aw shit, chat. It's snoo time.
A man! A man! A stray man!
That's kind of a weird thing to say.
Look out! They're arming themselves and preparing to attack! Damn. It seems we have no choice but to fight. Fergus, take care of Master. I should be able to hold my own against these opponents, but I'm afraid I can't use my sword against women. But don't worry, I can still make certain to keep Gouda safe. Can't use your sword against women? Is that a Celtic gaze?
Jeez? I don't know how you say that.
Not at all. It's my own very personal problem. I'm worried about inadvertently harming them. Still, I should be able to deflect their attacks so I can at least protect Gouda. Oh, so you don't know how to handle them, right? No problem. Dayon and I got this.
We have 69 viewers for the Snoo Snoo chat.
Master.
仰せ
お任せよ。
罠だ。計略だ。
お任せよ。いいですね。やっ邪魔。
Hi, hi.
ではどうし
決着の時だ。決着の時だ。マジ上がれ。ええ、狐の嫁入り、行ってみる？束ねる星の息吹、輝ける命の本流、
エクスカリバー。
宗師枕を紐解けば音に聞こえし大東連文術剣大神道恋愛葉っぱ天気雨。騎士の誓いは破れない。
You can really hear that it's Ibaraki Doji's voice actress when Suzuka does her NP.
No sign of hostile reinforcements. The battle is over. Given those women's fighting style, clothing, equipment, and determination to fight to the last, they must be Amazons. You might have seen them before in other places.
Amazons. Phoenix feathers, yes. The ones with the feathers, yes.
If these women really are Amazons, then we fought them many times before. Alone they aren't much of a threat, but in a group, well... Man, why didn't they just surrender? I wanted to hear what they had to say. That was incredible. You completely dominated your opponents through sheer skill rather than brute force. Winning like that takes a lot of patience. I'm especially impressed that you were able to do so against female warriors. Personally, I couldn't contain my surprise at seeing women fight with such ferocity.
Yes, the sheer skill of spamming NPs.
I don't understand. Don't the Celts have female warriors as well? I seem to recall one in particular who was especially terrifying. Well, I have heard that there are lots of strong female warriors in the area surrounding Ulster. But I've never met one, let alone fought one.
Guess he hasn't met Skaha yet. Oh.
That's why I'm still not used to wielding my sword against women. I guess it's hard for me to see them as enemies. Whenever I try, it's like my arms freeze up. Oh well, maybe that's just something that happens when you're young. Anywho, since you don't have any trouble on defense, I think we'll make you our master's full-time protector. As for attacking female enemies, you just gotta get used to it. Don't worry, it'll work out. Thank you. I'm sorry for the trouble. Now then, we may not have been able to get any information out of the Amazons themselves, but we do know more after investigating this camp. For one thing, it appears that this was a hunting outpost. And those beasts we encountered on the plane earlier must have been running away from them. Oh, naruhodo. I guess they must have been hunting them for food. Definitely, yes. We've yet to see anything like a farm so far, so they must primarily hunt for food. Wow, I could barely defeat just one of those boars, but they were going out to hunt them? They really are fearsome warriors. Furthermore, it seems that they have been taking their game somewhere else after making the kill. You can tell from the wagon tracks heading away down that road. And where do you think that road leads?
Our next destination?
Yeah, I don't see much point in just going on a nature walk. Heading where there are people would be a better way to get answers. We need more information on this world and on the Demon God Pillar. What's more, if there are other servants like Fergus here who disappeared from Chaldea, we may be able to get information out of them too.
Oh, foe!
Whoa, that's some pretty snazzy footwork for such a little guy. It's not over yet though, check this out! I suppose we had best think of them as an advanced reconnaissance team. In the meantime, Master, please, let's stay alert and continue on our way. I agree. It's good to have Astolfo taking the initiative, but I'm also glad that someone as cautious as you is there too, Daon. Anyway, please be careful, Senpai. We still don't know why the Amazons attacked you without warning. Likewise, we don't know if you'll find other kinds of people up ahead, or simply more Amazons. After all, we still know almost nothing about Agartha.
Got it. I'll be careful.
For that matter, I'm still wondering what that one Amazon meant. When she called Fergus a stray man.
Pretty much, Lore Master Noah. I completed 99% of Bloodstain. There's still a couple things to do, but they're extras. We beat the main story and everything. Riverside Town. Ah ba 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 ah ba ba ah ba ba ah ba 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 ba. Rabble, rabble, rabble. It really is a town.
Master, keep your head down before they see us.
Yes, lower your head to Astolfo's crotch level.
Hurry up! You really are good for nothing scum, aren't you?
Harder. I mean, I'm sorry. Please, no more lashes.
Don't you dare tell me what to do. You belong to me. You're in no position to talk back or make requests.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, mistress.
Pitiful. It must be hard keeping such useless livestock, huh?
Yes, mistress. Me, I understand very well that I'm only to do what I'm told and nothing more.
Take that! And that! The whip is fine and all, but there's nothing like punishing the little beast by hand. I can't get enough of... Eh? Damn. Looks like I killed him. Well, no matter. I'll just get another spare out of the cage. I'll need a sturdier one for next time. What's going on here?
Looks like men are being kept as livestock.
Yeah, the only people walking around freely are Amazons. The men are all being dragged around in chains. They're prisoners or something. I've never seen women so strong and fearsome before, and it looks like they control the whole village. Now I finally understand what that one Amazon meant by stray man. It seems they've taken the men here as property. That must be why it was so surprising for them to see one walking around of his own volition. Aha! So that's why they panicked and attacked you when they saw Fergus. I mean, I can only guess whether it was the sort of concern they'd have about seeing a dangerous wild animal out of its cage. Or if they were hoping to slap some chains on him and bring him back here for whatever this is.
They don't panic at the main character because the main character could be male or female, and because there is that choice, it's much easier to just write it as if the main character was Gurako for this.
I doubt they saw me as anything like a wild beast. Sad as it may be, I can't imagine myself being capable of harming them. Hey, that's funny. The Fergus we know would be awfully excited to face Amazons. He'd probably just say something like, "Every woman is beautiful in their own way. Is there a problem?" I see. So this other me wouldn't even flinch in this situation. I admire his fortitude. I hope I can be like that one day. I wonder what it would take. I guess it all comes down to my daily training regimen. Maybe if I double the number of Celtic push-ups. At any rate, it's abundantly clear that we cannot blend into this environment. Ordinarily, Amazons may not pose much of a threat, but with these numbers, matters are different. We should make our way out of here for now before anyone... Ah? What the? Hey, this man isn't in chains! Yeah, they found us! Has another wild man fallen from the sky? No, wait. Look how the others with him are dressed. They could be scouts. Be careful. Scouts? Damn, they just keep coming. There really is no worse scenario for a spy on an infiltration mission to end up in. If one of my subordinates or colleagues ever asked me what to do if they found themselves in this situation, I would tell them to shout "Vive la France" at the top of their lungs and swallow their cyanide capsule. Chotomate. Hey, we're not spies right now. We're Gouda's proud servants. We can take them. We can take a town full of Amazons with our eyes closed. But of course, that goes without much saying. Fergus, you stick to the keeping master safe. Okay. Sorry I can't be of more help. Come on, let's do this thing. If we lose, it's curtains. I mean, chains for all of us. Of course, knowing me, I bet I'd look super good in chains. But let's not find out.
I don't know, Astolfo. If you really want to find out if you look good in chains, you can come back to my room after the singularity is over, and we can totally test that theory.
全然いけるし、超余裕だし。はい。はいはい。お任せよ。やっ。邪魔。やっ。
Hi, hi.
連中だな。他にやることないの？あ
オッケー。
あ、罠だ。
よっやっ
つまんない連中だな。他にやることないの？
はいはいオッケー。
Okay.
宗師枕を紐解けば音なき恋し大東連文術剣大神道恋愛葉っぱ天気雨。
JK Fox, Genki Fox, no Pantsu Fox. All valid terms for Suzuka Gozen.
決着の時だ。決着の時だ。ええ、決着をいいですね。はい。束ねるの星の息吹、輝ける命の本流、エクスカイバー。やっ風よ舞い上がれ。
Unmax leveled Fox. Look. Close enough.
かしこまり。
I had no Saber XP cards at the time.
まだまだ未熟ですね。
Ah ba ba. Ah ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Ah ba 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 ba. Ah ba 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 ba. We gonna take some different party members here, chat. Let's take Squirtoria and Kuro. Well, that takes care of that. You still have hostiles in your area. Please stay alert and... But wait, this reading! Aw, shit. What is all this commotion? You! Your Majesty! Eh? Majesty, as in Queen, and her aura. Oh, hey, Galachef FGO, how you doing? A servant? Senpai, that woman there is a servant. Your Majesty, Enough! I am no fool. I can see for myself that more rabble have come to taint our bravery. Our honor. You there, who are you? Hi, I'm Gouda. I am here to lewd you. Oh ho, I applaud your candor. Then I would have you tell me who sent you and where you came from. The decadent water city? The dazzling city of trash? Or are you with that band of stray dogs that have been yapping so ceaselessly of late? Huh? Nah, I'm from the future. You dare refuse to answer a queen? Oh boy, did she just did a backflip off the handle. She seems a little young to be a queen, but she is certainly imposing enough. She is clearly accustomed to standing above others and issuing commands. She is nothing like my queen, though. So this is a queen. She may not look the part, but even a young oaf like me can sense her regal bearing. Don't look the part? Of course not. That's precisely why I appear this way. No matter. Who you are is of no consequence. My task remains the same. You must pay for this humiliation. You will pay for this humiliation. You rabble are impudent but fortunate, and yet so terribly unlucky. Rejoice, for I shall show you your place with mine own hands. You can regale Hades with the tale of your bravery once I have sent you to the underworld. What? The enemy servant's about to attack. Watch out for the Amazon she brought with her, too. I kind of want to let her get 1 NP off because I love her NP. Oh boy. I was not expecting this much Lancers to start us off. Oh well. It's fine. Ooh, that's unfortunate. No criticals, please. Wanaba. Kuro is taking so much damage. This is real unfortunate. Can I get some waiver cards, please? Thank you. There we go. Hey, Wraith Knight, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody from Wraith Knight's channel. How are you doing? Welcome to my little hovel here. Why are we fighting Lancers with archers? Because I thought it'd be fun. How's Agartha going? Oh, we're just starting. Just getting into it. I'm looking forward to the, many things I've heard about it. We're just gonna evade this turn to make sure. It's time to go swimming. What's actually wrong with it? I don't know yet. I haven't gotten to anything that's been like out of the ordinary or anything, or you know, horrible in any way, shape, or form.
She must go swimming again, chat. Swimming is good for you, chat. Go swimming, chat.
ええ、遠慮はしませんとも。スイミングの時間です。水面に光るは勝利の剣。エクスカリバービビアー。そうこなくてはな。狙い撃ちです。エクスシュート。
What's not to love about Astolfo? Everyone loves Astolfo.
こうしてほしいんでしょう。無駄打ちはしません。とっておきはしませんとも。山を抜き水を割り、なお落ちることなきその両翼、確約3連。そうこなくてはな。フリーズ。もうやられちゃったの？早すぎ。次はもっと頑張りなさいな。
Wow, she's got no stamina. Can't even handle our pounding for that long. Looks like we got one more section to go before we're out of AP today. Alright, this time we won't be fighting with, this time I won't be fighting with a bunch of, archers against the Lancers. We'll use a bunch of sabers, including Saber. Yay, Saber. Hey, Baddie Mitts, what's up? I haven't quite gotten that far yet, True Blitz Kaiser. Eee.
What a vicious weapon. All we can do is try to avoid it. Master, I've determined her class. She's a berserker. Makes sense given how ridiculously powerful she is. No fair! She can talk properly. But I guess there are lots of other berserkers like that back in Caldia. Up to this very moment, I thought you no more than immature half-wits. You should be proud to have survived this long against me, heroes. Your bravery and prowess are commendable. With the exception of that craven weakling who refuses even to defend himself. Sorry, I'm not much of a combatant. Oh, you meant Fergus? Yeah, screw him. I mean, what? Don't worry, Fergus. You've made the right choice. I'm sorry to say that, as you are now, you wouldn't stand a chance against her. Now, speak plainly, Berserker. Do you wish to insult us, or to compliment us? Say whatever you want, but I've always been a proud, heroic spirit. Yeah! I may be immature, but you better believe we've all got the brave hero thing going. I am Astolfo, one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. Wait, what's the difference between a paladin and a hero again? You are indeed strong. That much we approve of. I've changed my mind. You shall no longer pay for our humiliation with your lives. Instead, we shall take you as slaves.
As in, throw us in cages? Clap us in irons?
Of course. The men among you in particular should serve us well by providing us with strong offspring.
I'm weighing my options. Senpai, I'm weighing my options, Mash. Calm.
You speak as though the men are no more than tools for reproduction. Of course, fool. I speak of them that way because that is exactly what they will be. Naturally, your cooperation is not a factor. You will be told where to go, what to do, and you will be made to obey, one way or another. Sheesh, talking about living up to an Amazonian cliché. Gouda, now that we know what the enemy is, know what the enemy is up to, you should make a temporary retreat. Even if they don't mean to kill you now, you really don't want them catching you.
I'm still weighing my options here.
Yeah, but what exactly are we supposed to do? There are a great number of foot soldiers here, and more coming as we speak.
We gotta come up with a plan.
You have no chance. Your only choice now is to submit to your fates and submit to our control, or... Your Majesty! What is it? Can you not see that I am busy? It's him. He just appeared in the neighboring town. I see. That means... Then... I'll kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Bukuroshiakura! And last, I'll kill him. I'll finally kill him. Without fail, again and again, I'll smash him, crush him, squash him, break him, strangle him. I'll rip him apart. Let's go, you'll see. I'm coming to kill you now, now, now! Your Majesty, wait! What do we do about them? Damn it. Half of you go with the Queen. The other half stay and capture them.
Rip and tear until it is done.
Well, that escalated quickly. She just went full berserker and ran off. What's going on? I don't know, but we now have far fewer foes to deal with and no servant. Now's our chance. I'll do everything I can to help you out. Please, make it through this, everyone.
Make it through this. Say it like you're not a idiot. Pin him to the wall.
戦闘か。なるべくは避けたい行為。仕方あるまい。つまる仰せのとおり。罠だ。罠だ。
Stay hydrated, chat. Drink some water.
はい、いざお任せよ。やっせっはっ
Bum, 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 da, 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 no, no, no. Soda. Soda.
鋭く本気で行きましょう。
That's not Wawa.
我がお任せを承知。
Ugh.
一歩と二歩向け三歩絶倒無妙三段突きはっこれで終わりです
Abba, ba, abba, ba, 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 ba.
本気で行きましょう
Yes, NA got the back
お任せ
button
はい
early. We've gotten quite a few quality of life upgrades early, which is
輝
nice.
ける命の本流 X カリバーはっ騎士の誓いは破れない
Ba, 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 da, 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 ba, da, da, da.
Well, they're not super tough, but there's a crapload of them even though half are left. Please keep going, Astolfo. You're almost in the clear. Damn, I just can't bring myself to slay a woman. That said, I might be the King of Ulster someday. I refuse to be branded a coward or weakling. I'll never give up. I'll keep on training, and I'll keep making progress no matter what.
Who?
Uh-huh, I thought I heard someone talking sense. I'm picking up a new reading in your vicinity. Please be on your guard, Master. What's that sound?
Oh, no, it's him.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what his voice sounds like. I'm gonna give him a generic, manly voice, and you can't stop me.
Don't worry, men. We outnumber them. Attack! Yeah!
It's the Resistance! Of all times for them to show up.
You guys still alive? He sounds like an old man. If you are, then don't give up. As long as you don't, most things will work out in some form or another.
So, I guess this is the cavalry or something. We don't have time to fret. Master, we should cooperate with these men and take down the remaining Amazons. Finally. Confirmed. The battle is now over. The threat the Amazons posed appears to have been neutralized. Of course, there's now the matter of this mysterious group of men.
Sounded like the voice of a pretty young girl to me. Long-range transmission, is it? Huh. Handy. So who are you guys? Why do you look like you were drawn in one piece?
An Amazon referred to you as the Resistance.
We never set out to call ourselves that, but if that's what they're calling us, I guess that's what we are.
Look, Master, they're freeing the imprisoned men.
So you're fighting back against the Amazons? It's not just them. This whole place has become extremely unfriendly to men in general. If we're fighting back against anything, I guess it's the very status quo of this land.
It seems we may have finally met someone who can tell us more about what's going on here. Master, I suggest we start by asking this man some questions.
Fine by me, but let's change venues first. Neutral zone or not, this is still Amazon territory. We'd best escape before that terrifying queen of theirs shows. Besides, we need to tend to the men we just freed. Come on, let's head on back to the hideout.
Where is this hideout?
What? You don't think I'm actually gonna tell you that smack in the middle of enemy territory, do ya? Don't worry, I'll show you the way.
Very well then. We'll be glad to take you up on your invitation. But before we do, I have to make sure. You're a servant too, right?
Yeah, Ryder. All I know is that I was somehow summoned here. I'm afraid I can't tell you my true name.
It's alright. I understand why you'd be wary of us since we've only just met.
Oh, no, it's not that. I mean, I really can't tell you what it is. For some reason, I don't have a single memory of my life. Naturally, I can't use my noble phantasm either. All I know is my class. So just go ahead and call me Ryder. Rider of the Resistance, if you like. That'll do for now.
Mash is currently unable to... She's unfit for combat currently. She cannot join us. For story reasons. Peach Blossom Shangri-La. We will get there on the next time. Hey, chat. Before we move along, would you guys like to see new Berserker? It's NP, because it's really good. I like it a lot, so we're going to look at it, whether you want to or not. And we'll end with that. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hercules' dick got absolutely annihilated. Ripped it right off. For those of you wondering, her voice actress is Yu Shimamura. And I thought you might be wondering because she does a fantastic job on sounding extremely enraged. Does she have a damage buff versus Greek heroes? She sure does, yes. But yeah, she is super well voice acted. If I had some tickets, I would be throwing them at her and Wu. Caster of the Nightless City. Oh, I meant Assassin of the Nightless City. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not... No spoilers, but... Yeah, I know. I know who they all are. I play JP. Do 30 rolls? No, I'm saving. I am saving for Abigail at the end of the year. Anyway, that is all of our AP for now, so we are done for now. That's part 1 of Agartha. Well, parts 1 through 3. We'll be doing more tomorrow.